gosh.
Halloween. All right, our next guest joining us on the Blue Couch is Father Marc Stockton, pastor at St. Boniface, talking about a really exciting dinner that you guys have coming up this weekend. And no big, long backstory about the origin of your name, right?
None at all, no.
Darn.
But we're
Other than
still
it's
happy to
spelled
have
with a C, right?
Yeah, Marc with a
All
C.
right, sets you apart a little bit.
That's what my mother wanted, and she got it. And so people have been misspelling my name ever
I was
since.
going to say, yeah, you try to be different, but then you're always correcting. Hey, pork and kraut, right? That's what you're serving at this dinner. That everybody loves that.
Absolutely, and of course, being a German parish and its origins, that's where the genesis of it all came from, was the Pork and Sauerkraut Fall Festival dinner, which is absolutely delicious. If you like pork, you like sauerkraut, come check it out.
You know, I always think pork sauerkraut, I think New Year's Day, the good luck, but this is actually a fall dinner with its origins. Interesting.
Yes, together with a lot of other homemade goodies they'll have there. Lots of great food to eat. So even if you don't like pork and sauerkraut, you can come out and have good stuff to eat. Yeah.
How many years has St. Boniface been doing this?
For many years. I mean, the festivals, we have a summer and fall festival. They go back into almost the beginning of the parish. The early fundraisers, we go back and we look in our financial records, and they have records of the fundraisers where they did their picnics and their festivals. So the date may have changed over the years. But the practice of having these festivals and these dinners has gone all the way back almost to the begining of the parish in the 1850s. So.
Wow. So who is in charge of preparing all of this good food? The pork, the sauerkraut, the homemade goods?
We have I always tell my people it takes a small army of volunteers to pull off the parish festival, and it does. And so they're all volunteers from the parish. They step up and they all have their job that they do every year for the festivals. We've got our kitchen crew, we've got our dining room crew, you know, we've got the folks that work the tables as far as the raffles and so forth. We've got what we call the country cupboard, which is homemade crafts that they sell, are available for sale. So everybody has their job, but everybody always steps up. It's such a great thing to see the parish come together and do this.
With the origins of St. Boniface being in German, is there anything different about St. Boniface just simply because it has that lineage?
I mean, as far as our big dinners are pork and sauerkraut.
Yeah.
As far as culturally, not so much. I mean, I think like most immigrant groups, they were, acclimated to the United States and became thoroughly American and so forth. But they were still very proud of their German roots. And you go back through the registry of parishioners. This is another great thing about our parish is that we have families that go back generations.
Really?
Wow.
And they have a lot of those same. Like you go back to our parish cemetery, which is behind the church, which people were buried there from the 1850s on.
Oh my goodness.
And they're the same names of families that are there today.
Because you're out of town a little bit. You're on Wattsburg Road. So when the church started, it would have been a very rural space in that area where a lot of German settlement was happening at the time.
Part of the reason why they wanted to have a parish out there was because they didn't want to have to keep going into the city every Sunday. Because it was kind of a chore to do
Interesting,
that.
And so the big pork and kraut dinner, it's coming up this Sunday, right?
This
What are the
Sunday
times?
from 11 to 4.
11 to 4.
St. Boniface, it's in our social hall called the Coleman Center. Just 6 miles south of the city on Route 8. Can't miss it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and you know that is a comfort meal. You know, if I ever heard one. The pork and kraut dinner coming up on Sunday, 11 to 4 out at St. Boniface. There's all the info for you. Do folks have to buy tickets, or is it just
You can buy them at the door.
buy them right at the door?
Great. All right. Father
Thanks,
Marc,
Father.
great to see you today. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you
in.
very much for having me.
And happy Halloween. Would you like to trick or treat?
Is there a Kit Kat in there?
I don't know about that.
The
You
Kit Kats are gone.
Oh, no. Well, if you'd like
the
an
Mallow
alternative.
cup?
Yeah, an alternative in
Need
there.
that
Kit Kat's your number
Yeah, I
one?
need the Kit Kat.
All right.
Cats are popular
He's
in my
dedicated.
household,
He's
too.
dedicated. When we